witnessed, in a way, your evolution in college. Like you said, you came into Trinity. I'm giving away our alma mater. It matters.
Right.
You came to Trinity College in the middle of Hartford, Connecticut, and yeah, I do remember you were a little sheltered, but you were very uh, eager to learn
Right.
new things and experience the world. And so I saw you grow in your time. But what was it like coming where you came from the family that you have and everything, to go to Trinity and then to, I guess, have your worldview opened, if you will?
Yeah. Yeah. I would say, well, I'm from, I'm, I reside in Queens, grew up in Queens when I immigrated
Which
from,
neighborhood?
uh, mostly Hollis when I was in Queens, before I went to college, and then Queens Village.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm in Kew Gardens. So
Okay.
I pretty much been in Queens since,
You're still
except
a
for,
Queens resident?
I'm still a Queens resident, Kew
All right.
Gardens.
Yeah.
And Queens is the most diverse place on, statistically the most diverse place on earth. Pretty much, you find pretty much everybody in this part of the of New York City. Uh, but I was a Christian kid. Never really experienced anything like they would say normal American, typical normal American kids would experience, like drinking or smoking, and then going to Trinity with Thirsty Thursdays, and never understood those terms. But then, but then the whole idea of kids just simply drinking for the sake of getting drunk. Like, I've seen people drunk, but there was a progression. But the pursuit of getting drunk, I just never understood it.
Well, here's the interesting thing that I think about in my mind when I think about you and in part myself at that age, is that I could relate to you in that I went into that environment considering myself conservative, and not conservative in the political sense, right? But conservative in the social sense. Even, not even having to do with abortion or LGBT issues in particular, myself, because I think I was pretty open in terms of those things. But I guess in terms of the way that you are socialized, the way that you act, I came in, I grew up, so you're Catholic, right?
No, I'm a Protestant.
Okay.
Baptist.
All right. I grew up Greek Orthodox Christian, Antiochian Orthodox, whatever it might be. But I grew up in that religion, and that was super important to me. And I guess just a moral code, a behavioral code also was very important to me. And I kind of remember that with you. What about that in terms of your religion going into college and being more on the social conservative side of things, and then also understanding that that's not maybe politically where you were at either, that kind of thing?
Right. I say politically, I was not really aware. I
Yeah.
say my sense of morality was informed by the way I grew up as a Caribbean kid, and as a Christian. Mostly, you don't want to. The main idea is you don't want to. How do you say? You don't want to make your parents ashamed,
Yeah.
like, by
Yeah.
doing something that they would not approve of. So those are things that really are like that limited me a lot of times in my growing up, like doing something and being afraid that if your parents find out, that they will not be proud of you. And that's one thing I like, that to have the approval from my mom, from my dad, and I didn't want them to be.
Is that more religious for you, or is that more cultural?
I would say it's cultural. Of course, you have wild kids everywhere. It's I guess personally, it's not like I didn't have. I was not wild either. I mean, I was known as a Superman when I was growing up in Haiti, because
Yeah.
there wasn't a tree or wall I wouldn't climb. But I guess when it comes to things with like drinking, smoking, even pursuing girls, even though I love girls, it's like I had to be on the straight now because of my Christian faith, but also my mom was pretty pretty tough when it came to these kind of things. So, and my dad as well. Yeah.
Henry, did any of our friends in college know that you were known as Superman growing up?
No, I didn't.
Because I feel like there's one friend, and had she known that you were called Superman, she would have like run away with it
I
for the
bet.
entire time. What's that?
No, I said I bet. I think not many people asked. I mean, many people knew I was born in Haiti, but not many of them asked me about how life was growing up.
Friends, thanks for tuning in to another clip of Johnny's Jabs. If you liked what you just saw, please be sure to share this with your family and friends and comment below. And if you want to get more content like this, it's easy. Just click the bell below to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Johnny Jabor. I'll catch you guys next.